All right, welcome to Phenomenal Phenoms Basketball Club Television. Thank you for joining us. Click the like button and subscribe. For those of you who are new to the Phenomenal Phenoms, this is who we are. We're a basketball team that's trying to do great things. We are the current Ashroff 2019 champions. We will be defending that title this month on the 25th. And that's pretty much our major accomplishment thus far, but we've been knocking on the door for so many years. Every single season, we get better and better and better. So our objective is to get better year by year, roster by roster, get the best players. Don't call us, we'll find you. If you have any kind of talent out there, we'll find you. Don't worry about that. So that's been our history. We've always been close, but we've never really won that major championship consistently. We just got one, like I mentioned. Hopefully we'll have multiple this month. So that's pretty much the history of the team. We love social media. We love promoting players. We love finding outstanding talent. And this seems to be a pretty good year. We've just signed Will Perry. DeBera, Jermel Kennedy, also a well-known name from Bao. We've got Faisal Aiden. We've got Tito and Jovu. The list goes on, and some very special players, hopefully, that will make their presence felt here in South Africa. So our objective this year, as all years, is to win the JBL. We want to win it big. And we want to make a name for ourselves, not just in South Africa, but across Africa. So in today's shoot, we want to introduce to you some new players and players who have been loyal to our ball club. And this is the standard we're going to set as the years go by. Is just in our DNA to do big and better things. You know, my new phrase is more is possible. And of course, be phenomenal or be forgotten. All right, let's take a look at our players.
I'm Kevin Romeno. I'm from Gabon, and I've been playing basketball for over 15 years now.
Kevin, what skills are you going to bring to Phenomenal Phenoms this year?
First of all, I'm going to bring IQ. And then after the IQ, I'm going to bring my experience. And obviously, after that, I'm going to bring fundamentals.
So, Kevin, this year, Phenomenal Phenoms is aiming for a championship. What do you think will be our greatest obstacle in achieving that goal?
Our greatest obstacle in achieving that goal will be ourselves. What I mean by that is, if we don't respect the game, if we don't play as a team, as a family, and if we don't leave everything on the floor, then we'll be struggling to achieve that goal.
So who do you think is going to be our biggest rival in 2022?
Honestly speaking, I haven't seen really the teams, but from maybe previous years, maybe Phoenix. I'm not too sure.
Speaking of Team Phoenix, we're playing them tomorrow.
Yeah.
How do you like your chances?
I go I think we're capable of taking them down. It's a matter of having a strategy in place, and I think personally, we have it.
So, if I gave you a choice between great coaches and great players, which one would you choose?
I'll go for great coaches
Great coaches. Why?
because I strongly believe that if you don't have a coach, a great coach, who can be composed and who can control the game, because he sees the game from outside, then you might have a problem winning. Unlike if you have great players, they can always lose focus anytime on the court. So you need a great player to always bring them back to that focus.
Kevin, I heard about you because you used to be the Red Bull. You won a Red Bull championship, 3-on-3.
Yeah,
That was back in the day.
1-on-1 actually.
I keep teasing you that you were better then than you are now.
Yeah.
Are you still fit? Can you play this game at a high level?
Yes, I can. However, back in the days, I might have been faster, though I'm still, I still am. But now, most importantly, what I have now is the experience and the IQ, which add to the skill set that I used to have and that I still have now.
All right, we looking forward to seeing that IQ tomorrow and that skill set tomorrow when you play Phoenix. Looking forward to that.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
And so my name's Michael Bush Mwale. I'm from Zambia. I've played for the KBA, the Namibian League. I've played for BBA, the Botswanan League. Well, I guess Richard chose me because I'm good. So I'm just looking forward to play with Phenoms. Well, my contribution to the team, I think I can bring more experience. Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, Phenoms right now is like a team of all-star players from different countries. There's Zambia, of course. I'm representing Zambia, by the way. There's Zim. I hate this Kenya as well. So I'm looking forward to win everything.
My name is Wishes Kakomo. I'm from Zimbabwe. My history with basketball, I started playing basketball in some ghetto in Zimbabwe. And I grew up, my goal was to play for the national team, which I did. My position, I'm my point guard, small forward. I joined Phenoms, I think, 5 years ago, when Tatenda Mature introduced me to Mr. Richard. That's how I joined the team.
So, Wishes, what particular skill are you going to bring to Phenoms? Why is Phenoms better with you?
I'm going to be a small forward, someone who can attack the rim, someone who gives people fouls, and going to bring experience as well.
How do you handle pressure? 2 seconds left in the game. 2 seconds left in the game. Do you want the shot? Do you want that shot?
Yeah, I'll take that shot. I'm 100% confident of that. It has happened before, and I've done it.
So, Wishes, can you be the #1 player in Zimbabwe? Do you have the skill set to be the #1 player in Zimbabwe? What's the next level? What will it take to get to the next level?
Yeah, all it takes is hard work and giving it time for you to work on your game. And I believe I can do it.
So are you fully fit? Are you fit for JBL 2022?
I'm 100% fit. I've been waiting for it.
How many points per game are you predicting for yourself?
20 plus.
20 plus points per game.
Yeah.
All right. Pleasure to have you here on Phenoms. Welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Gabriel Chimbuera, and I played for Blaai Province and under 20, and I also played for Zimbabwe under 20 as well. And the time I started playing for for me to be selected for the national team, I played basketball for like 3 or 4 years, so it was just the mindset and the hard work. So when I got into the game, I just understood what it took to be a better player, to achieve it and everything. And I went to Blaai Polytechnic College, and we came up short to University of Zimbabwe. No, sorry. We came up short of Bindura University, but we beat what you call the powerhouse, which was University of Zimbabwe. A lot of people never thought would make it, but man, like the mindset, the hard work, the defense, what we had in mind made us go further. But yeah.
All right, Gabriel, you're one of the longest serving Phenoms, and you're still here. You know our philosophies: players come, players go, but the brand remains the same. Why have you lasted so long with the Phenoms?
Well, first of all, it's the loyalty. Loyalty, and I understand your mindset. Because like I don't think like I felt like I didn't have to leave you. You understand? Like, because I understood what you wanted, and I knew what I wanted to achieve here, playing for Phenoms as well, and having to have come up short as well. 2017, that didn't sit well with me. Honestly, that didn't sit well with me. So that's why I had to stick around, and I'm still here.
So you want to stick around till we win the big one, right?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So let me ask you a question. Can you share with us, does any funny or intriguing Phenom story come to mind? Something that happened with the players, something that happened on the court, something that happened around Phenoms that sticks out to you that you can share? A particular story, an event, something that happened, an incident, whether it could be unfair calls, bias, referee opinions, referee blowing the wrong call. What story sticks out for you?
Cool. I don't have much stories, because I don't want that to be used against me. You understand? So, but we all know how it is, like with everything. Like it's always like there's always politics everywhere. You understand? So people are always unfair. So now the best way to always overcome that is to try and play harder and just show them that you're better people, like you're doing everything that you do. Understand? Because the reason why people definitely do that is because they see like your mindset, and like they become kind of jealous. I don't know if it's the appropriate word, but they just become against you. You understand? When they see your kind of mindset. So yeah.
I got a story for you. Mm-hmm. I remember in 2017, no one expected us to be in the finals.
Yeah.
And we played the Rebels. We played the Rebels, which was the #1 seed in 2017. Mm-hmm. We played along with 4 of Zimbabwe's best players from their national team.
Yeah.
But you had a role. You had a role. Your role was to shut down a particular player. It was Angelo Quinn.
Yes.
You were told that wherever that player goes, you go.
Yes.
Wherever that player runs to, you run to. How did you feel having that responsibility of just shutting a particular player down?
Man, it felt great, especially playing alongside those were like the top 4 best Zimbabwean players. So like I felt like I was in the first five the Zimbabwean national team already. So like it felt great, you understand? Because like one of the players that was Tawanda Jitsinde. Yeah, he was my coach under 20s. So him as well, like encouraging me. It felt great, you understand? So like I had a coach and a player on the court. So like it felt great. So yeah, it felt amazing, man.
So you like playing with top players.
100%, absolutely.
So one thing for sure, when you're playing with Phenoms, you know that you're going to be playing with top players. Is that a guarantee?
100%, absolutely. I always expect that, and then I don't shy away, and I'm always expecting it. And of course, I have to, yeah.
And you don't mind playing your role, whether it be defense or the coach instructing you to shut down a particular player. You don't mind playing. You don't mind being a role player on a successful team.
You see, this is a problem with players that they don't understand. So we have to understand that we are not all scorers. You understand? We just need to play roles. You understand? You need to play a role to fit in the squad, like fit in the team. You know, like you understand and you see there are better people that can play offense better than you. You pass them, help them mentally. You know how it is. Like you just have to, just play your role.
All right, play your role.
Yeah.
So you're going to play your role to the maximum in 2022.
Yeah, whatever. If I have an open shot, I'll take it off a shot. So you know how it is.
All right, Gabriel. Thank
right.
you.
You're
You're off
welcome.
the hot seat.
Okay, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Odin Khati, also known as OT. I started playing basketball, I think in 8th grade or something, and then ever since then I've been, aspiring to go to the NBA. But right now we're just taking one step at a time. I'm with the Phenomenal Phenoms right now, and we're in the JBL season. So obviously our goal is to win and win everything this year. So I'm a point guard, 5'10", got really good handles, a really good shot, and I'm a good person in the locker room. So I am.
So OT, tell us why you are ready for the spotlight in South African basketball.
Well, I mean, it's been years in the making. It's been years in the making. This is, a whole lot of years of hard work, sweat, and blood. I've been at this for a long time, and I was born ready. I was born for this, and at any given moment, I'm always ready to go. So I feel like I'm the next prodigy to put South Africa on the map, on an international map.
Okay, so you've been part of the Phenom since 2018. Tell us what you think about the Phenomenal Phenoms from your experience. What can you say?
Well, Phenomenal Phenoms, I think it is self-explanatory within the name itself. We phenomenal. The brand is amazing, and I've played for other teams. I won't mention names, but there ain't no other than Phenomenal Phenoms. And I feel home when I'm here, and everything is done properly. The management, throughout the coaching and the coaching staff and everything. The players are well taken care of and well provided for.
This particular season is 2022. Are you in the best shape of your playing career?
I'm definitely in the best shape of my career for sure, because this is, I think, ever since lockdown happened, 2020, I've not really been playing basketball. All I've been doing is training, so that's how I know I'm definitely in the best shape of my life right now, mentally and physically.
So as a basketball player, what's your strongest attribute?
Strongest attribute, I got a strap. I can shoot really well. I got good handles, and I play with a good pace. That don't necessarily mean fast, but I know how to slow things down and speed them up when I need to.
How do you handle pressure?
I think the question is, how does pressure handle me? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, cause I don't really think about it. I just be in the moment. I stay put, stay present, and focus at the goal at hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we looking forward to seeing the best version of yourself
Yes, sir.
in 2022? And my last question to you is, what do you think of our roster and our lineup for 2022? And is there any reason why you think we won't be successful?
Our roster is is very solid. It's pretty solid, and I think we got a good thing going on. You know, we got a good collection of guys that we have within the roster, and I don't really see any other team beating us rather than ourselves. You know, if we come up short, that would mean we beat ourselves, not get beaten by other teams. So that's how confident I am with our roster for this year.
All right, OT, you're off the hot seat.
Oh, thank you.
Oui, je m'appelle Didier Chimanga. Je viens de la République démocratique du Congo. Je joue à Phenoms depuis 2018. C'est mon club et j'évolue étant que point garde. Je fais l'aile gauche. Voilà, c'est ce que je suis.
Didier, what skills do you bring to the Phenomenal Phenoms in 2022? What's your strongest attribute?
2022, ce que j'apporte à Phenoms, c'est d'abord ma détermination, ce qui veut dire mon talent. J'apporte ce que je sais faire mieux, la défense et l'attaque. Donc cette saison, je préfère donner le titre de champion à Phenomenal Phenoms.
So, Gabriel, Didier, you've played for the Panthers, you played in BNL, and you played very well. Are you at your best physical level right now in 2022?
Yeah, je peux dire oui parce que j'ai pris le temps de me préparer physiquement, parce que je connais déjà les championnats JBL qui commencent. Ce n'est pas une messe à faire et ce n'est pas facile. Et je me suis préparé pour donner le meilleur de moi-même cette saison 2022.
So do you feel you played for the Panthers, like I said, you played in BNL. Do you feel any extra pressure putting on the Phenoms jersey?
No, Phenoms, c'est ma maison. Phenoms is my house. Quand je suis à Phenoms, I'm better than anywhere. Et quand je mets ces maillots, je les mouille toujours. Je les mouille et je joue à fond pour montrer que je suis Phenoms boy.
Great. So in the JBL, we're playing 13 other strong teams. Is there any particular team that you're looking forward to play and why?
Come again?
Is there any particular team you're looking forward to playing in JBL and why?
Je n'envie pas d'autres équipes. I'm not thinking I can play in another team. I'm Phenoms boy. I will still here, and
So
I will finish
which tough team do you look forward to playing? Which teams do you think is tough out there that you need to really prepare for?
Tant que Phenoms boy, nous envisageons de grandes équipes comme Jersey Nugget, lequel on a toujours eu des difficultés à battre. Il y a Phoenix, il y a MBB. Ce n'est pas qu'ils sont meilleurs que nous, mais ils ont quand même de l'expérience. Mais cette saison, nous sommes déterminés à le battre.
All right, Didi, looking forward to seeing you dunk in 2022. Thank you.
Exactly. Thanks so much.
How's it? My name is Boitumelo Rantau. The love of basketball is just something that's difficult to put into words. But I started playing, I think, at 14. Got into it because of a friend. And just fell in love with the sport from the time I touched the ball. Actually played for the province when I was younger. Got lucky and fortunate enough to get a scholarship to go and play at a varsity. Played varsity cup, played USA's, then the university league for a few years, played national league fortunately, and just been enjoying the ride and all the blessings that have come with it. Beautiful experiences with teammates, and I think a long journey that's left to go, that's waiting to be discovered.
Toomey, let me ask you a question. Why Phenomenal Phenoms? Why are you playing with Phenomenal Phenoms this year?
Well, be phenomenal or be forgotten. I think that's how we start. Once it starts there, I mean, the journey's up to you. You can either wake up every day and try and be the best, or you can wake up every day and be mediocre. And I think playing with a team that embodies that spirit and that culture to be better every day is something that's once in a lifetime.
So do you feel any kind of pressure playing for the Phenomenal Phenoms, knowing that the expectations are really high?
Pressure can burst a pipe or make a diamond. I respect a team that has high expectations, because if you don't expect that of yourself, how can you expect other people to expect you to rise to the moment in that occasion?
Right. So now we want you to be phenomenal. We want you to be the best. What skill sets have you honed or worked on that you think you could add to the phenomenal phenoms in their journey to success?
Well, you need composure, you need speed, you need quickness, you need to have confidence, and you need to be able to know that when you miss, everybody needs to be surprised. You got to be able to shoot the lights out, and I think those are the skill sets that I've added to my repertoire over time.
All right, Toomey, you're off the hot seat. Looking forward to seeing you in 2022.
Let's go.
Hey, my name is Hervé Fomba. I'm from Congo. I grew up here and I moved to China for university. And when I went there, I played for my university. I played for Jake John University. But I started playing basketball at a young age. I was 10 years old when I got introduced to basketball. And when I moved to China, I played for my university for 4 years. Then after that, I moved to Shanghai and went to play for the Shanghai team, the second division. And after that, and I came back here. And now I got introduced to Phenoms. That's me.
All right, Hervé, what's your strongest attribute? What skill set are you bringing to the Phenoms in 2022 to help us win the title?
I'm bringing mindset. I think mindset, that's the strong thing I have. On defense, that's my mindset. That's the strongest skill I'll bring to the Phenoms.
Okay, you mentioned that you played, in other leagues. You even played overseas.
Yeah.
When you played in the friendly games, what is your opinion of the skill level in South Africa and the competition
On that side,
in South Africa here?
South Africa is okay, but overseas when I play, Asian people love running a lot. It's different from here. They don't pace, they run a lot. But right here, we use so much power compared to overseas. That's that we're bigger than them, but they're very faster. But right in that, I think we're stronger than them. When we play a game, we can take them down.
Okay, so before I let you go, what do you think it takes to win a championship? And what advice would you give to the Phenomenal Phenoms management staff and players as we head into tournaments in April and the 2022 season?
I think I'll go for mindset. And if we had to win the 2022 championship, I think we need to work together. We need to become a family first. We gotta know each other. And we need to link together to know your own players, your position, what you play, and where you have to be. As we have to be as one. I think that's Phenoms for me. We need to be one person, one category, one character. We should know where we are and where we're going. We should know our vision. That's for me, that's what is going to take us to win the championship.
All right, Harvey.
All right.
Well said, well said, well said.
Yeah, hi. My name is Ken Nta. I'm the general manager of Phenomenal Phenoms.
So, Ken, what's the future of the Phenomenal Phenoms from your perspective?
Well, the future of Phenomenal Phenoms is going to be the #1 team anywhere on planet Earth. That's what we're going to do. That's our plan. That's our plan.
So what do you see Phenomenal Phenoms, what do you see them doing well? What do we do well that no other team does from your perspective?
I think what we do the very best is that we're visionaries, and we wish the very, very, very best for our players. We want to see all of our players thrive, not only in basketball, but in life too. We want to see them become the very, very best they can be. So that's what it is. Generally, we have a great heart for our players. We wish them the very, very, very best, and we want them to thrive. I think that is the beauty of Phenomenal Phenoms.
So you've recently caught the sports bug, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You now put in your time, effort, energy. You put in a lot of long hours for this team. What is it about basketball, the sport, that has got you passionate now about Phenomenal Phenoms?
Well, first of all, I love sports. I love sports. I'm a bodybuilder myself, and I love the sport of basketball. And I just love to see people live up to their full potential. So, and I like that we're giving the opportunity for our players to reach their full potential and aiding them also, not verbally also, but also anything they need. We've provided for them. So that's about it. I want them to realize their full potential. So that's what I think is the best thing about Phenomenal Phenoms, and that's what the future of Phenomenal Phenoms is providing opportunity for all of our players, and the physicality of our players, the sports. I love the sport of basketball, so I like being around, young people that are healthy and active and living a clean, healthy lifestyle.
So you've been around the team for a while. Obviously, you have some favorites.
Yeah.
Can you tell me some of the favorite players that have caught your attention, what they did, and why?
Okay, I think all of our players are fantastic. I love them all. But my best friends in the team are someone like Faisal. I love Faisal because he's a sniper, and he's a crazy guy off the court too. I love Max. I love Tito. I love a lot of all the guys, basically all of them. But those are those are the ones that come to mind right now. And we've had a lot of great times with the players because I'm around them 24 hours. I'm the one that takes care of them. I'm the one that does the medical, the food, the accommodation, the flights, their baby. Basically, I'm their babysitter. so I love them all equally.
So speaking of taking care of them, why do you? And I'm not just saying this because you're here and on camera.
Yeah.
Why do you go all out for the players? I mean, most recently, you probably drove halfway to Bloemfontein just to drop a player, and I thought that was just crazy in the middle of the night. Why do you go all out for these players, especially to make them comfortable?
I think the reason is because they're under my charge. They're under my charge. I must take care of my players. I believe in what you would love to be done to you, do to another person. I would never I wouldn't like to be stranded myself, or stranded or left to my own devices when there's resources to be taken care of. So I'm treating them as I treat myself. Where I sleep, I want them to sleep in the same comfort that I sleep in also. That's why that's why we put our players in the best accommodation possible, the best 5-star. That's why transport for all the players. We transport them in comfort and in style. If there's medical problems, that's why we'll take them to the best clinics, because where I go, you must go too. As long as you're under my charge, you will have the same treatment that I would give myself. So that's basically it.
Now that's very inspirational, and we're going to leave it on that note. And lastly, do you see the Phenomenal Phenoms winning Ashraf and the Easter Tournament and the JBL?
Richard, I think that we're going to win all the tournaments, everything. We've got the arsenal. We've got the muscle. We've got the mercenaries. We've got the artillery. We've got the big guns. They all and guess what? The big guns are still arriving. If you don't see some big guns right now, more are still coming. We got a plane full of big guns coming in.
All right.
So I don't even say, I can't imagine us not winning. So what I'm going to say categorically, we are going to win all the titles. There's nothing stopping us. We got all the potential. We've got all we have everything basically. So we've already won already.
All right. On that note, 2022 is going to be a good year. All right. Thanks.
Okay, my name is Titus. Also known as Tito Njovu. My last name is Tito. I'm from Zambia, Lusaka. I started playing basketball in 2006 when I just completed my high school. Then from then I joined Spartans Basketball Club, which I played for a season. Then I then joined Napsa Hurricanes, which was 2008. Then from there I played for Matero Magic. Matero Magic. I played for Hawks. Hawks. Then played for Napsa. Napsa. Then Matero Warriors. Yeah.
So Tito, welcome to the Phenomenal Phenoms. You're late. Tell us why you were late for this interview.
Okay. Anyway, we arrived very late because our flight was a bit delayed. It was delayed for about 2 hours. So the time that we were supposed to arrive isn't the time that we arrived. So that's basically the reason why we're here late.
All right. Tito, before we get into it, you've been with Phenomenal Phenoms for 2018. Man, I know you love the game of basketball. Why do you keep coming back? What is it about this team that makes you want to see it win?
Okay, I think it's the level of seriousness and commitment, even with the people that are managing the team. They really want it. So even as players, when we come here, we know that we're not coming here to play, but to really compete so that we give out our best and get the results that we desire.
All right.
Yeah.
Tito, I want you to speak about your tenacity and your own determination. In 2018, we played the Ashraf tournament and we lost. Did you make a promise to yourself that the next year we'll win? Because you came back in 2019 and not only did we win, you were the MVP. Talk to me about what happened between 2018 and 2019 when we succeeded.
Okay, so basically, when we failed the first time, I sat down and looked at the things that we didn't do right, and I gave myself a challenge, and I was like, you know what? The things that we didn't do right, we just have to make sure that we do it right as a team. So even when we were coming, we were ready for the challenge and make sure that we just get the championship.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tito, you succeeded phenomenally in 2019. What people don't know is that behind Richard Inta, Tito is the main recruiter, especially as far as Zambia is concerned. So how do you recruit players and what do you look for when you bring them to Phenomenal Phenoms?
Okay. Firstly, I look at the talents. Okay, they have to be phenomenal to be part of this team, you know. So I just don't look at any player without considering certain things. There's a criteria that has to be met for them to be part of this team. So I make sure that they're good and they can compete. That's basically it.
All right.
Yeah.
And before I let you go, what are you bringing skill-wise to Phenomenal Phenoms in 2022? I mean, you've won every accolade, every title you can think of, individual trophies. What is your physical fitness level this year? And are you at the best conditioning you've ever been?
Yeah, I would say I am because I mean I've been training, I've been getting ready. I mean I know what's expected, so I know the people, I know the opponents that we're facing. So for me to compete with them or for me to beat them, I have to prepare more than them, and I think I'm ready. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, before I let you go, Tatenda Maturure once told me about you, and he described you as one who grinds stones into post. I said, tell me about Tito. Before I met Tito, describe Tito to me. He said, Tito grinds stones. What was he talking about?
Okay, with Tatenda, the time I was playing for Hornets, we're on the same team, so we've fought enough battles with him. So for him to say that he knows the challenges that we faced together and how we overcame those challenges.
All right.
Yeah, that's why he said that.
All right,
Yeah.
Tito, you're off the hot seat.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chipo Musongo. I'm from Lusaka, Zambia. I started playing basketball in 2011 when I was 10 years old, and I was playing for Bulldogs Basketball Academy from the U12 level to the U18 level. Then I was playing for their senior team. In 2018, I was here in South Africa for the 2018 Basketball Without Borders.
Chipo, what have you heard about Phenomenal Phenoms, and are you ready for the challenge?
I think I'm ready for the challenge. My older brother, Obet Musongo, I think you know him. He was playing for the Phenoms last year, I think. He told me about his experience and everything and how it helped him grow as a player. So I'm looking forward to that because he's my brother and he motivates me and I look up to him.
Okay, so Chipo, are you on the level? Let me ask you directly, straight up. I mean, I know what it takes to play on a national team. Do you got what it takes to play on a national team of Zambia?
Yeah, I think I have what it takes to play in the national team of Zambia. Just last year, I joined one of the good teams in Zambia, Munali Suns. That's my current team in Lusaka, Zambia. And I would say I was one of the best players on the team.
One of the best players. Well, we're really happy to have you here on Phenomenal Phenoms, that's for sure. So tell me, speaking of being one of the best players, what is your strongest attribute? If I had a scout, an NBA scout here tomorrow to watch you play, what would you tell him to look out for? Is it your jumper? Is it your defense? Is it your ability to fast break? What's your strongest attribute?
I'm very aggressive on defense, and I'm a good shooter off the ball, off the dribble. So those are my strongest attributes, and I'm really fast. I'm a really fast player.
You're a fast player.
Yeah.
So your teammates, Nalamino, Abu, Tito, are you comfortable with them? Are they the soldiers you want on the battlefield with you?
Yeah, they are the soldiers I want on the battlefield with me because growing up as a young player, I've been watching them play for some time. And these past years, I've had the opportunity to play like with them in basketball competitions in Zambia. So I think they are one of the best players I could play with on the same team.
All right, Chipo, looking forward to seeing you play tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it.
My name's Nalumino Colin Simioti, starting point guard of the Zambia national team.
All right, Nalamino, welcome to Phenomenal Phenoms. It took you a while to get here. I've been trying to get you for ages, and I did my investigation on you. I asked Tito about you. I asked other people about you, and they say that you're phenomenal. Are you a national team player for Zambia?
I'm the starting point guard for the Zambia national team, basketball team.
You're the starting point guard. That means you beat a whole lot of talented people to be the starting point guard for Zambia. So what talent, skill-wise, are you bringing to Phenoms in 2022 and for the JBL?
Leadership, winning mentality, and well, I just want to help put the team in the best spots, in the best position to succeed. So that's what I'm bringing to the team.
All right. So tell me something. Tell me about the soldiers that you're going to be running with. You're going to be running with Tito. You're going to be running with Chipo. You're going to be running with Abu. Are those the guys that you want in the foxhole with you when things get tough?
Yes. Why? Because they have a winning mentality, just like me. We're here to fight and conquer and get a win.
Great. So, like I asked all the players, how do you handle adversity? How do you handle pressure? When there's 3 seconds on the clock, we're down 1, we need a bucket. Are you that guy that's going to take the shot? Do you want the ball, or are you going to pass it like a hot potato?
One thing I love about basketball is that it shows the character of a man. You know, when you're down, when you're against the wall, what do? We take the necessary step to put ourselves in a position to succeed. And I will make the best decision to help the team succeed.
So, like you said, basketball doesn't teach character; it reveals character.
Exactly.
Can you share with us some tough moments that you've experienced in the game of basketball, and what happened? How did you overcome?
Well, every time I'm on the court, on the floor, I'm free. You know, I forget all the problems that I have, and I can create reality on the floor. So if you ask me if I've ever had challenges or problems on the basketball court, I would disagree. It's always fun for me.
So, Nalamino, how come we haven't seen you in Bao?
In Bao?
Yeah, we haven't seen you. Which team do you play for in Zambia, and why haven't you been on the international stage? How come South Africans haven't seen or heard of you?
I was committed with school, so my graduation is this year, on the 26th April. So now that I'm free, I have a degree, I can venture into basketball.
Okay.
Because you can't play basketball for forever. You need to have a backup plan. You need to have something. You need to have a degree. You need to have an education. And I'm coming from a family where they put education first. So I first had to concentrate on my school before basketball.
Okay. Now, how much work do you put into basketball? Because you mentioned you are the starting point guard for Zambia. And one thing I know about Zambians, they don't lack talent. The whole country is full of talent and fast twitch muscles. So, I mean, you're the starting point guard. How do you beat all those talented players out to be selected number one?
Well, it's easy. I practice all the time, every day. Mentally, by watching game films, studying tape, or reading a book. And physically, by me going to the weight room, lifting weights, going to the court, shooting hoops. I do everything that's going to give me an edge against the competition.
Well said. So my final question to you is, why did you want to be part of the Phenomenal Phenoms 2022? What drew you here? What's calling you to be part of this team?
Well, first and foremost, the Phenomenal Phenoms have a winning mentality. The front office wants to win. It really, really, really wants to win, and it gets the necessary pieces to complete the puzzle. And I look at such an organization and I say, wow, I want to be part of that organization as well. I also want to win, and this is an organization that wants to win. So the organization's goals and my individual goals align together. So that's why I want to be part and parcel of the Phenoms.
All right, Nalamino, we're looking forward to a fruitful partnership. Well said, and thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right, Tito, welcome back. Should I call you guys the Twin Towers? You're going to be the Twin Towers for the Phenomenal Phenoms tomorrow. The gentleman next to you is a man of a few words, but you have been telling me that this is the missing piece for Phenomenal Phenoms. Tito, speak for him. What's so great about Abu?
Abu, okay, let me just put it like this. Right now, I'm sitting next to an animal. Okay, like his I would say he's not of this world. The whole nation calls him Big Lion. So it's going to be hell for whoever we meet. It won't be easy for anyone. Like that, I can assure you, I can guarantee you.
So what in Abu's experience that stands out, that makes him special? What particular game, what particular team has he played against that makes him stand out in your mind? Because you have been really pushing Abu for many, many years.
Yeah, I think it's also okay. I'll be frank with you. He has more experience than me. Yeah, I found Abu on the national team. Yes. So when I look at the forwards that are in Zambia, even before I was recognized, people were looking up to Abu. So I was also looking up to Abu. So I know what I'm talking about when I say he's just on another level.
All right. Tito, we have so many questions, very little time, so we're going to leave it here. So my question to Abu is a very simple question, and you can give him the mic. Abu, are you ready?
100% ready.
And that's all we need to hear. Thank you so much, Abu.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. That's my team. That's my crew. We've put in all the resources, all the time, all the energy. There's some notable absentees. There's Faisal Aiden, we haven't interviewed, Will Perry, Jamel Kennedy. The list goes on and on. And there's an old saying that goes that man proposes, but God disposes. We've done our best, and we leave the rest up to the higher powers. And we're going to give our 150% for 2022, especially in the month of April for the Easter tournament and the Ashraf tournament. Wishing Phenomenal Phenoms the best. And don't forget, be phenomenal or be forgotten.